NxUpNow presents Next Up on IBN Next Radio. You are now tuned in with Quen on IBN Next Radio.
What's good? Y'all already know it's Saturday and we here with Next Up Now with your girl Quen. Y'all already know we gonna spill some QT real quick, but first we gonna jump into a quick commercial break and play some of these songs and we'll be right back.
Stand up! Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. Next 100. ETL's Next 100. Poppin'.
Y'all hoes be weird as fuck though.
Where the cash at is all a bitch know. Grab a bottle with some dollars, it's a go. Cause I'm a choosy bitch, any, mini, money, mo. On some convenient shit, I met him at the Texaco. Now where the cash at is all a bitch know. Grab a bottle with some dollars, it's a go. Cause I'm a choosy bitch, any, mini, money, mo. On some convenient shit, I met him at the Texaco. Now look, I be Sukiyana, you be Kill Bill. On that freaky shit, put this pussy on your grill. I'm talking wild, bitch, like that Jack and Jill. Went to fetch the water, and he fell down the hill. I don't write out captions, cause you bitches steal. Turn around and use them, trying to get a major deal. You bitch on Cap and Hill, making moves like dollar bill. Diamond in the rough, still got sex appeal. Now back that ass up, and swing like Holyfield. Like it's your last shot, before the major deal. I want it all, ho, and that's for real. Ain't got time to talk, ain't got time to chill. Cash that is all a bitch know. Grab a bottle with some dollars, it's a go. Cause I'm a choosy bitch, any, mini, money, mo. On some convenient shit, I met him at the Texaco. Okay, body on damn, pockets on, yeah. You just hear from comments, messy dairy, yeah. Stay in your lane, ho, like them 4 wheels. I'm a boss, hog, no secretary here. Gotta say it louder, cause you bitches can't hear. Make the best out of stress, let me make it clear. And I ain't never tried shit, bitch, I did that. Uniquely dope as fuck, now where the cash at? Cash at is all a bitch know. Grab a bottle with some dollars, it's a go. Cause I'm a choosy bitch, any, mini, money, mo. On some convenient shit, I met him at the Texaco. Bitch, I'm on your ass, like the shade room. Ho ain't got no class, like she homeschooled. You bitches really mad, and I can't fuck with you. Jealous, insecure hoes with no gratitude. I'm with the upper crew, having me a drink or two. Get you some money, bitch, and change your attitude. Hate ball, quarter pocket, bitch, you dog food. Now where that nigga at? I'ma slide through, cashing major checks, that's what a boss do. Underground like Harry, yeah, I make my own moves. Solid written on my chest between these 2 boobs. I can't have only one bitch, I need 2 dudes. Where the cash at is all a bitch know. Grab a bottle with some dollars, it's a go. Cause I'm a choosy bitch, any, mini, money, mo. On some convenient shit, I met him at the Texaco.
Next 100.
The new joints first.
Trying to get fired up. Every club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. Yeah. higher. You know that I'm trying to get fired up. And because that we in, man, we pipe up. I did the lights hit my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I pipe up this bitch. Diamonds on my left and right wrist. Them franchise boys, I think they like this. Diamonds all up in the bright lens. I got the sauce, nigga, times 10. And it helped me find a couple fine friends. That I'm the truth, and that I got the juice, and that is why they do not try to fuck with you. It's a rude just to say that. Laid up with your boo in the coupe, it's a Maybach. Get my music and play that. She loves all my music, I love when she say that. And that's straight facts. When she's real, how could you hate that? I pipe up the club when they play it back. I'm telling like Diddy to take that. And I know you hate that. You got a face fast. I've been a nigga since I wore a wave cap. In the red and blue Atlanta Braves hat. I need a new whip with the dealer tag. The same one Vin Diesel had. But the paint's red like a demon man. Tires screaming like they being bad. Hit me's here, you won't see me pass. Window tinted, bulletproof the glass. Through the dash, man, the coupe is fast. I'm going stupid with my stupid ass. You the type that I hop in the coupe and crash. I swear, man, I'm cooler than celery. I'm so hard, I'm so dope, I'm a felony. I'm on deck, I'm up next, what they telling me? Higher, you know that I'm trying to get fired up. Every club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. Yeah. Higher, you know that I'm trying to get fired up. And because that we in, man, we pipe up. I did all lights hit my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. I'm walking this bitch with a centerfold. You know I go hard like a mineral. Bitch, I'm a cheat like a Seminole. You niggas soft like some dinner rolls. Don't pull my phone unless you need 10 or more. I put in the game in a figure four. Niggas know me, I'm that nigga though. I don't give and go, I do pick and roll. These niggas is crazy, reckless. And they talking cheat like they necklace. I take their bitch, make her headless. When I shoot my shot like Steph did. I'm killing these niggas, I need a doctor. I'm making these movies, I need an Oscar. Your bitch call me daddy, but I'm not a father. She got a fatty, love the way she walk. She a freak. She pulling up every week. She'll do anything for me. As long as I give her D. She pulling up with the team. And they all trying to smash. Bad bitches in the club with me in the VIP. All second ass, all throwing cash, all down. Wish I didn't know I'm the man. Walk in, I spin by the band. You little niggas wouldn't understand. You wouldn't. What the fuck we talking about? Me and my niggas spend large amounts. You talking shit, then we running your mouth. We them niggas, man. We them niggas that be running this out. You know that I'm trying to get fired up. Every club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. Yeah. Higher, you know that I'm trying to get fired up. And because that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights hit my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike.
Check it out, check it out. ATL's Next 100. Next 100.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Y'all already know this Queen. Y'all already know we about to spill some tea. I gotta spill some tea. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this shit. All-Star Weekend. Everybody on the internet been talking about it. I'm gonna talk about that shit too. So, like, did y'all see, like, where there was bitches leaving their niggas, lying, saying they was going to, like, funerals, or saying they was going to help out their aunties and shit? Really, them hoes is coming out here to hoe. Party, bitches was in the club, they were lying to you, gotta go back home to your man. Bitch, fuck it. You had fun, you came down here, it was an experience. Now, did y'all see the bitches in the U-Haul? Them bitches got really popular. Like, seriously, like, first...
They went all the way up.
They went all the way up. I guess they either they ain't had no money for a rental car or a hotel. Like, you had to come out here that bad that you had a whole U-Haul with no seats in the back. There were bitches sliding around that motherfucker, just slide. And they were fucking in there.
That what COVID do.
They was fucking inside the U-Haul to the point Pornhub uploaded the fucking inside the U-Haul. It went so viral. Literally, the police finally found the U-Haul and pulled the motherfuckers over. And when they pulled them over, they didn't have no door handles. What the fuck happened in that U-Haul? First of all, literally it went viral. It went viral.
Door handles off getting smashed.
You think that's what happened? There was no door handles. So you couldn't, how the fuck they were getting in and out? Maybe the back? But there was no door handles. There was no door handles. No door handles.
You put all the furniture in when it's time to move. When it's time to move, it was coming on out and coming on
That
in.
shit went viral. Literally, everybody who saw that U-Haul was trying to get a picture of them hoes in there to the point they weren't not embarrassed at all. They just thought they was lit, like to the point they was going live. U-Haul bitches, U-Haul bitches. Atlanta was wild. There were shootings, fights. There were dice games and 5-star hotels. Why y'all do that to them people? Did y'all see the video of them white people just trying to eat? They were just trying to eat, and it's literally a gang of guys right behind them playing dice.
I ain't seen that one.
In a 5-star hotel.
I ain't seen that one with it.
Crazy.
Out in the hallway,
Crazy. Then, check this. There were over 100 GoFundMe's made.
Yeah, I seen that.
100.
What shot in that?
Did y'all come out here broke or something?
She went all the way up.
She got paid. One girl got a hell of money.
She got about $1,500 before she closed the
account. So you can't come to Atlanta with $400. I don't know where the fuck y'all think y'all coming to, but it's Atlanta. Things cost, and then you want to do things that you probably never done. Bitch, you can't come here with $400.
They don't just cost, it costs a grip.
Yes, I don't know what they thought. Like, you know how we be like, don't move here, don't move here.
Weekend, it was like $100 to get in type shit.
They were charging $100 to get in clubs, bitch.
Y'all know Atlanta, baby, LA. Well, Hollywood,
literally, like Lil Hollywood, literally, like.
And you seen what they was doing too.
Crazy, like literally, you can't come here with $400.
You all thinking it was sweet.
You're not gonna get home.
And if you come here because you got more than $400, but you want to stunt on niggas,
right?
Taking your shit,
right?
Oh
my God!
Look,
speaking of taking
4G,
shit,
you think you clean with some 4Gs, nigga? Come outside,
them boys gone.
That's what I was just about to say. Did you see how many cars got broken into? They were taking the tires.
Even y'all shit on blocks.
It was literally on blocks. Did y'all see that shit? All the cars were on blocks. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was so embarrassed to live here. I was so embarrassed to live here. They ain't steal them U-Haul tires because they didn't want that shit. Y'all should come in a U-Haul next year, bitch. Don't bring your cars out here.
Bring a big one though.
If they were rented,
don't be in that little 1999.
Those people had to pay those rental cars back. The tires were gone. Windows were bust.
But look, why would you? But you should have got insurance. That's first thing, right?
Yeah.
So
no insurance probably covered that shit.
Everybody can't afford insurance though.
No, I'm talking on a rental car, bro.
Oh,
you got to.
On a rental car, like come on, a rental car.
That wasn't everybody rental car who got.
Yeah, some people, it was they shit. It was they actual
some Hellcats that won Hellcats when they left.
Man, them shits look bald. They was just bad. I'm just like, and then
they were Hello Kitty.
They had one of them put a jack, left the whole jack under that motherfucker, just took the tire.
Took the car.
I was just like, oh my God. It had girls.
I stayed in the house.
Yeah, kind of, because they like, if you from here, you try to stay out of all that business.
Yeah,
we let the out-of-towners come here. But we had a lot of people from here out there, too, but they were ruining our clubs. They were doing all types of things. Like,
studio.
Literally. Next year or whatever for the next event, y'all please come with enough money. Say this stimmy. Say the stimmy. Speaking of the stimmy.
We probably go get a couple of them.
Moneybag Joe. Moneybag Joe. It's the pandemic.
Jimmy.
I don't know, man.
Moneybag Joe? To the point it made national fucking news. Moneybag Yo was on national news. Now, this man ain't never made national news.
But look, one thing about that, Ari, the newscaster,
right?
He is a valid hip hop fan.
Yeah, and he's made quotes.
He makes constant hip hop references when he does his news.
He knew the man music. He said a couple
you
lines.
So I guarantee you, Ari know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't just.
They was calling Kamala the Don. Kamala, because Ari the Don. You know, Kamala the Don. I'm so. This shit made headlines, man. That's free promo. He got an album about to drop.
It already dropped, didn't it?
He better drop it right now. I think it's supposed to drop April 1st, but I would drop that bitch right now.
So everybody on Moneybag Joe, bandwagon now? Because T-Daddy was throwing us that money now, bro. You know,
he was throwing 600. This nigga throwing 14 for each child.
Hold on.
They ain't want to call him. I don't know what we would have called that motherfucker.
Unemployment was a little bit higher when T-Daddy was in office.
You call him what?
At one
Hold on,
point, when it first
Hold on. Let's read.
Did you say T-Dog?
They call him T-Daddy.
What they call him that?
They call him T-Daddy, man.
Hold on,
T-Daddy. I ain't never said motherfucking T-Daddy.
Yeah, I would never call him
I ain't vote for him.
I didn't either, but
T-Daddy, they
get off the bandwagon, TayyDubb. Get off the bandwagon, TayyDubb.
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. I did not vote.
Okay,
Nope, I'm not.
Let me call your daddy.
I wish I had a buzz. I gotta find one. Wrong answer. That's the wrong answer.
Did you hear what your son just said? T-Daddy. You better scream money back, Joe, and this motherfucker.
I know he voted for money back.
Stimmy. Then it's like, it's a pandemic. I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, it was a pandemic for a lot of people, though.
It's a pandemic.
With the loans they was getting.
Yeah, and they gonna get in trouble on some of them. Gotta pay that shit back. They crack it down. They are flagging. They are flagging the fuck out of
you gotta celebrate. All I gotta do is write a check. I was like, oh my God.
Lord. Did y'all hear about Fujiano? This nigga burned his house arrest anklet bracelet off.
But that ain't new news though. People knew that.
But they finally got his ass.
I don't see how they was missing him.
Right, me either. To be honest, I'm so serious. I don't see how y'all missing him.
If they was if the police in Atlanta was looking for him, the nigga was out. Like
he wasn't hiding like a motherfucker at all.
He wasn't on the run
at a concert that I performed at on stage. Without the band on, there at that concert, it was the One Mic, One Love. He was there on stage with the whole crew. Promoted it and all. We shared it and all. That nigga wasn't hiding. He was not hiding.
I like that.
That nigga burned it. They say he burned the shit off.
That's old boy who made Baby Mama
burn it up. Yeah.
She won't let me see my son.
Yeah, like how do you burn that shit off? Like what did he burn it with? Like I don't get how he got that shit off.
What he burned it with? Hey,
like just a lighter?
I went to Alabama State, right?
Right.
Yeah. And our dorms had an alarm, right? But we used to sneak girls in the side of the dorm, so every time they fixed the alarm, they used to break it, right?
Right.
I found out how innovative niggas was. Innovative, nigga. This why we create everything, right?
Right.
You feel me? I found out how innovative niggas was when I seen these niggas unravel the metal that was surrounding the bar. Oh shit. Right? They had reinforced wires. No. These niggas had a bottle of water and a lighter. And they was setting the wires on fire and then putting it out.
Wow.
15 minutes later, the alarm broke.
Innovative.
You feel me? I was like, oh yeah, y'all boys, y'all the truth. You feel me? At that moment, I knew. At that moment, I knew niggas would either destroy anything or create anything.
Now, we
for a reason.
We do both.
It just got to be a reason. No matter how smart, you know what I'm saying, how well thought out that reason is,
right?
That's another story. But if it's a reason, a nigga gonna do it, cause real talk.
Look at them boys in prison who making their own clothing line.
Man,
how innovative is that, dude?
These motherfuckers making clothes like
that's the only way is up. But if you could do that in there, imagine what you could do when you get out.
Yeah, but they don't do that shit when they get out.
Man, who?
Not most, they be like, fuck all that.
Whoever did that, you need to keep that same mind frame when you get out, but the only way is up for you, boy, for real.
But who the fuck gonna buy prison shit like that?
I'm just saying, though, he won't be prison clothes no more once he out.
Maybe he'll change it, because that shit ain't nobody want no prison. Like, if you made some shit that the prison people wear out of that prison shit, ain't nobody finna buy that.
I ain't gonna lie, when I came home one time, I brought the orange shoes with me from the county. And guess what my mama did? You gonna get that out my house.
Exactly. Bringing that bullshit up in here.
Slippers away.
Anything you leave the jailhouse with, leave that shit outside the door. Don't bring it inside the house.
The instant chili and rice. The instant red beans and rice. Boy. That shit was
nigga bought his stove home.
That was good. I was about to let them home. I paid for it. I need mine to come with me.
He bought his stove home.
All that. No,
they let you bring it?
They can keep that tuna.
I didn't think they would let you bring it. I thought you had to either give it to the people in there.
I paid for it.
I bought it, I'm taking it.
I let some people have it. I let some people have it.
Man.
But I had to, what?
They don't sell them at the regular store, do they?
Nope, they don't, but they got them in the county.
Put it on there.
Yep. A partner birthday or something come up. That's how we made our cakes with honey buns.
Oh, yeah.
The
You don't
shit
know
that
about
I'm
the
hearing
Wham
today,
Wham?
the shit that I'm hearing today. A
My
peanut butter
partner
birthday
was
cake
so
on my-
I don't
institutionalized.
know about the
We had an apartment.
incarcerated life.
He used to come home. He used to, hey, bro, you want a big boy
better
tonight?
not.
You want a big boy, man?
Hey, my little partner went to prison, bro. Listen, them some innovative niggas.
It's an innovative shit I'm hearing today.
Bro, when I seen a nigga make he made, like, he was in county for like 21 months. Anybody that knows anything, county is like a lot worse than prison. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a lot more locked down and shit.
Especially Clayton.
Bro, but I'm in Alabama though, in Mobile. It was in the metro, right? Bro, I seen a nigga.
What his name?
He get like a whole bunch of bread from his commissary, right?
I shouldn't have said his name.
He made a whole cake with honey buns, peanut butter filling.
It like made a cake.
Bro, it was the size of this mixer right here.
I seen somebody make a
And
pocket that
he
big
made
before
it
and showed it
rise
there,
on
right?
the light in the jail. So like it's like a little light that, you know, like right, it don't never go off, never turn on. It's just a light. You feel me? And he set it on top of that and put some stuff on top of it and let it sit there for like 3-4 hours.
Innovative.
Had a-
People.
Listen, man.
Innovative. That's crazy. That's crazy. The shit we be hearing in here today. Don't forget, hey, yes sir, the One Love One Mic concert is coming up on Tuesday night. Anybody and everybody's gonna be there. That's why I saw Fujiano ass said when he was wanted last time. That was back in January. But now the second show is here, which is going to be on March 16th. Make sure you are there. I will be there as a media. I'm gonna got my setup. All you artists come get your interviews with me. It's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Then the following week I have the Ugly Money Music Summit. Now that is where Moneybag Yo will be and Lil Boosie. So they're going to be in the building looking for artists, and I'm going to be in the building, of course, doing media and doing interviews. So after you perform on stage in front of Moneybag Yo and Lil Boosie, you come to me for a motherfucking interview and the other crew who's going to be there or whatever. So make sure y'all are in the building. It is from March 19th to March 21st. Make sure you are there. You know I'm going to call Moneybag Joe when I see him. I just gotta. It's gonna be funny. I'm not gonna be the only one that's probably gonna do it, but y'all better. I'm gonna try to get that interview. Man, that's gonna be so big if I can get that Moneybag Yo interview. I'm gonna try, but he's gonna have so much security and gonna be in his own section just to be viewing and viewing all the artists or whatever. But I'm gonna try to get my way up in there. Well, not in there because I'm gonna be in there, but try to get the damn interview. But yeah, make sure y'all look out for that. I got a lot of stuff coming up. We got to see what's going on. A lot of things going on in the city, but right now. I'm about to slide into a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back. So, I was gonna talk. Is it done? So next, I'm gonna start with your interview.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
The only station for hip hop and R&B.
ATL's Next 100.
I be trying to play it cool, knowing I should just go with my move. Man in the mirror, only you know how I'm living it with me, bitch. You know it can just get wicked. The man in the mirror, the only man that I'm fearing. I'm just trying to see some things a little bit clearer. The man in the mirror, the only one that kept it true. 'Cause I knew the time could heal so wounds. Pussy hard that I love to give. I fuck over myself and give you life to let you live. I had just lost my cousin, ain't no way you could be bae. Tears running down my face, I'm like fuck it, I'll be okay. All I wanted in that moment for you, wipe my tears away. When your grandpa had died, I was right where you stand, and my shirt soaking wet, there for you, 'cause I'm your man. Hey Rose, they had reverse, had me feeling like where we stand. And I can see a little bit clear, the right plane in the sand. Issues that they go through, but they try blame on their dads. Enough in reality, the trauma from their mama. I ain't tryna start no shit, I'm just being man in the mirror. I be tryna play it cool, knowing I should just go with my move. Man in the mirror, only you know how I'm living it with me, bitch. You know it can just get wicked. The man in the mirror, the only man that I'm fearing. I'm just trying to see some things a little bit clearer. The man in the mirror, the only one that kept it true. 'Cause I knew the time could heal so wounds. Well, I need healing.
Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Having nothing and we still turning into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. What's good? Word to Vito, bam bam, from the hood. All this money I spend, yeah I should spend it all and still be good. Most of you clowns know you can't relate. Grass cut to stay away from the snakes. These days they ones turn to be fake. Black diamonds across my breastplate. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Having nothing and we still turning into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. I set the pace, spend it, get it right back. What you see is what you get, that's a fact. If you ain't my friend, then don't try and act. You wasn't when I was down, so stay back. From a key sport to the A, in the hood I was raised. The streets of Bouquet and Sir Gala had way. From the snow to the clay, no matter what we find a way. And you know we don't play. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Having nothing and we still turning into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Sleep into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Sleep. Yeah. Find a way. Black diamonds across my breastplate. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning it to something. Into something. Into something. Having nothing and we still turning into something.
Atlanta's home for hip-hop and R&B. ATL's Next 100.
Number one for hip-hop and R&B. You know what I'm saying? All day, all night.
We back. What's good? It's your girl, Quen. Y'all already know this is Next Up Now. So y'all already heard the drama, the tea that we spilled. So I do want to go ahead and say this, the Grammys. The Grammys are coming up. I think they have the WAP song that's going to be played. I think they're going to open the show with Megan and Cardi. They're going to open the show with Megan and Cardi. Wow. At the Grammys. Right. I think they're opening the fucking show. Do y'all know? Finally.
Black now?
Hey, it's gonna be something.
Hey, everything is influenced by hip hop.
Influence, say that again.
They got 808s and country music now.
You know how the Grammys
I'm an engineer.
Listen,
they got 808s and country music, bro.
I think this year they're trying. Because wait till I tell y'all some of the nominees.
Hear me, hold on. They putting 808s in country music.
Yeah, no cap. Like I heard somebody's truck.
Listen, everything is black.
Y'all think Lil Nas has something to do with that or not really?
They trying to
no, Lil Nas ain't got nothing to do with it.
Your uncle was bumping a song, a country song around the truck. He was already taking over that stuff.
Rock and roll too. Yeah. It was ours from the jump. They took it from us.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So it's like
Rock was definitely ours.
Yeah.
Chuck Berry and all them boys.
Chuck Berry. You know when Chuck Berry came out, they put his face as a white man.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
But that's what they used to do back in the day.
Oh,
they
yeah.
used to do.
Little Richard.
Yeah. He put his face as a white man to the people. So when they saw him, they was like, "You're black."
Let me chill out.
So that's because in order for them to sell the records, because everything was vinyl, they put a white face on there. And it was a voice like that. They never had them out.
Right.
Lip sync was real, like way back then.
Yeah.
We know it's real. Look at Milli Vanilli. I'm sorry.
Stupid.
I ain't heard Milli Vanilli in so long.
Shout out to
Say
my
this
mama.
nigga to bring that
Shout
shit
out to my mama.
up in here. But guess who finally got nominated, y'all?
Ooh.
Lil Baby.
What?
That boy Youngboy should have been nominated.
Right, he should have been nominated, but
ain't
of
nobody,
course.
Ain't nobody coming like him and Youngboy. And I know people
They
might not
they
like
ain't
the
nominate
music.
Youngboy.
Oh, they not gonna get nominated.
They ain't nominate Youngboy,
You know,
but they
it's a
did do
different-
Dub
it's a-
Baby and Roddy Ricch.
It's a different type of music.
I was like, okay.
Roddy Ricch does like music.
Right, I just appreciate Lil Baby finally.
Finally. That album that changed my whole opinion. I was like, man, I'm tired of hearing That's My Dog and all these good songs. But then I was like, he did in an interview, he said like, they were like, what are you doing different? He said, I'm actually writing. I'm not just going in the studio and smoking and getting.
I like that.
I'm writing. So when I was like, man, please don't let Lil Baby have a good album, man, because I've been talking too much shit about this.
Hey,
Number one sold in 2020.
I understand
He's the only one
I
who
wasn't gonna say I
sold
was
in
just
2020.
talking about him bad, but I felt that same type of way. Like, bro, they praising Lil Buddy too much.
Way too much.
But I understand though.
Your phone.
Oh, your phone.
Yeah, he was the highest selling for 2020. Nobody sold what Lil Baby
Since this year
sold.
started, he got the most already wrote the most songs for people since this year started.
And he said he was about to stop and work on his own shit too. I did hear him say that.
4 people or featured?
4 people.
I didn't even know he was doing that. I know he said he was gonna stop featuring.
4 people, and he said he started off with Gunna used to write for that boy. Gunna used to write for him.
Yeah, he said he used to pay $100 for a verse.
Let Gunna write
really? For what? And he's so good himself. His fucking self. But he's so good himself.
He ain't know that at the beginning though.
That's probably
Man,
Gunna fooled the
man. I know, man. What do you hear, man?
Yeah, he's straight.
I already know. Yeah, maybe he wasn't trusting his own, but but he him now. He's definitely him now. Yeah, so what we about to do is go ahead and jump into Mr. Mo Legg's interview. What's up, Mo Legg? Tell the people something about yourself. What's up?
You know, just hard living, work too hard, and then, finally rewarded myself going to the NFL.
Right, of course. Y'all know who this is in the building?
Going to the NFL.
Kansas City. Y'all know Kansas City. Cornerback is in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what are you working?
Just in the Super Bowl.
Right. You saw that, of course. You watched. You see. Are some of your people still playing?
A couple of them.
Okay.
Couple of them. Yeah, they on the verge of retiring now.
Right.
I said that money after the league.
That's what I'm trying to do. Get that money after the league.
Right.
I started while I was in there.
Yeah.
Only reason why I'm still not playing is those injuries piled up. That's it.
No,
I ain't never been cut off of skills. So
So injury wise, right.
That ain't never going on.
I mean, you made it to the league though. Ain't nobody who made it to the league. You made it to the league.
Yeah,
and played.
Already got drafted in the 6th round. You see what that turned into. But ain't nobody pulled.
Man, that was actually my first regular season game. Against the Patriots.
Really?
So we lost by 3.
Damn.
I couldn't stand the Patriots.
Oh, big man.
So somebody got a question that they wanted to ask you because I uploaded a picture of you and put it on my page, and they want to ask a question about one of those pictures.
Say, bro. So I just came from New Orleans, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That play, you feel me? Have you been to New Orleans since that play happened?
Like, New Orleans.
Yeah.
There's a picture I put up for you. I think he was tackling Saints.
Oh, Marcus Coast?
Yeah.
That was actually in Kansas City. Then they came to Kansas City. That was actually my rookie year.
No, I know that. I'm saying.
I ain't never stepped foot in New Orleans. Ever.
Wow.
Ever.
So they came to y'all, right?
They came to us. Ever. Man,
you want to go there?
There's certain places that I'm like, I'm scared to go.
Right.
Bro, listen, bro.
And not because of that, because I might not come back.
I
enjoy myself too much.
Too much.
New Orleans, look, man, like
Hill too.
New Orleans, not like I'm not like this is nothing.
Right.
Like I moved down here. For high school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. I've been back.
So it's like nothing to me but like places like Miami, LA, New Orleans,
Chicago.
It's just one of those.
I've been to Chicago.
Detroit.
You been to Chicago, but you want to go to New Orleans?
It's the
They was both murder capital at one point.
I'm not worried about the murder capital. I'm talking about the fun. If you look at where I'm from McKeesport, Pennsylvania. It's you know what I'm saying, and Pittsburgh. So we in top 5 crime.
Yeah, every like that wasn't
so
an issue.
That wasn't an issue. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I ain't coming home.
I went to New York. I went to New York in the off season for Fashion Week. I was supposed to be there for 3 days. I ended up staying for like
a
couple months. I was in the hotel for a month before I moved out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was living a bachelor life, bro. Like, I met a chick and I stayed with her for like the next 2 months. Like, nah, it was just like, she was like,
he can do shit like that.
Like, she was like, yo, like, come on. Like, she was like, what you standing there? I was messing with somebody out there, you know what I'm saying?
In New York?
In New York, in the Bronx. So I'm in a W for a whole month. And then turn around, and she's like, "What you doing in the hotel still?" And
just
like,
come stay with me, huh?
Come stay, like, bro. What you just like? And then like, I was up there. I was getting paid to go. She was a promoter, so I'm getting paid every night to go out.
Puerto Rican and black.
Right, just to go out. Look at him. He's like, you was in New York, but she Puerto Rican and black.
Same girl.
Never again, though. Never again.
Never again. That's one of the most loyal women in the world.
Was she crazy?
She was crazy, but she was loyal.
Yeah. I already know.
Bro, that never again show you. Never again.
My last couple nights in New York, man, I had, you know what I'm saying?
She didn't want you to leave.
Nah, it wasn't even that. I left because of the last couple nights. I would have stayed. That would have been my off-season spot, you know?
Listen, bro, anytime you hear a man say, never again, because your daddy always told you, never say never. When somebody say never, bro, he mean that. Standing on that, especially bro. Standing on, listen, bro. That was an experience.
Right.
That was an experience. You feel me?
So with all that,
my
NFL,
chain broke and everything that one night. But yeah.
Man.
He had a lot going on that one night.
I did.
So with all the NFL things, like what projects are you working on now? Because I know right now, of course, you do training and you do have music or your own record label. So let us know about that.
Yeah. So like right now, I got a student athlete academy. It's growing right now.
Yeah.
I started it here in Atlanta right before the pandemic happened. So, you know, like, shout out to all my road dogs that actually was, you know, with me during the pandemic.
Right.
Actually out there training and stuff like that. Yeah. Now they don't pay nothing.
They was out there.
Yeah, they was out there. They was in the trenches. Now, you know, it's growing and stuff like that. Now I can start focusing on other stuff.
Yeah.
Like one kid, it took a whole year for a kid to come out there. You know, their mom and stuff was like that.
Yeah,
Man, but the craziest thing is when you have parents over there afraid of the pandemic, and then you look at their social media, they sharing hookahs in the club like that.
Like, but you was just in the club with shorty smoking and sharing a hookah. But you scared for your son to come outside. You rather be in an enclosed building.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm driving out here, I see all this traffic. I'm like, people scared, but people scared of Corona, but y'all sure out a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then
he looking like, I saw you.
Like, hey, to each his own. If you want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Like, to each his own. If people got a problem with you not wearing a mask, tell them don't be around me. Like that's plain and simple.
Yeah.
And you know, so like that training stuff, and I teach the kids more than just sports. So I teach them life skills. Sports is just a bonus.
Right.
And now that's picking up. Like I even got the parents even more involved.
Yeah.
And now I'm holding boot camps right before, you know what I'm saying, the training. And now I'm incorporating a lot of different things with teachers for tutoring sessions.
How do you get onto that? Like, do you go to like do you go to like a website or like how do you get into
you go on Facebook and just type in you know, Maurice Legg student athlete academy.
If you type his name in, he gonna pop up.
MLeggett31.
He's Googleable. Definitely. As soon as I put Mo, the whole thing came out. I was like, goddamn, you know what I'm talking about?
The crazy part is like when people write Mo Legg or Mo Legg on my checks, I just walk in and be like, boom. Don't even no ID, nothing like
celebrity, Kansas City.
I thought like an A-list one. Like that.
Right.
Like they don't ask for ID.
They want my ID.
Okay. Man. Like alias and stuff like that. It's just.
Chase might not ask for mine if I'm going to deposit something for my daddy.
Deposit? I'm trying to go get a cigar. They on my head.
But the crazy part, I can't have nobody else go do it.
Right, just you. You got that face card.
When people do like in Canada, they like you need more information. You just don't need a name and like they need your address. They need the account number, and it's like. They like, oh, I'm like, man, I ain't never had this issue.
Yeah.
Like banks close at 5 o'clock on Saturdays up there though.
Banks close at 5?
Yeah.
At 5. It's like a weekday up there and stuff like that. And now I'm just working on that, keep going.
In the afternoon?
In the
Yeah,
afternoon,
that's
you
just
gotta hurry up
something
and make your.
I'm not even working that shit.
Everything digital now.
I'm not coming.
But that's just one, that's one of the things now. Like I do the Student Athlete Academy, and now I'm incorporating boot camps with it. But I also do personal training as well.
Yeah.
Like each ties with each other. There's perks to having like bundles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And once that starts picking up, and I get a solidified schedule with a certain amount of slots I have, then I actually do body recovery therapy. So I can't call it massages because I'm not.
Right.
That's illegal because I ain't certified. But
okay, so if they're not certified, that's what you got to call them.
You can call it something else, but you just can't call it massage therapy.
Right. So
they don't even check.
So when your nigga give you a massage, you can't say that.
Yeah, don't.
Like you can't market your business as massage therapy.
Okay.
And that's illegal without.
I know a couple girls that do that.
What?
But they don't look into that stuff like
What's
that.
the name of their website?
They call it I was even say OnlyFans.
Man, nah, but like they try.
Y'all heard of the new one?
What?
The new one. What's the new one? My cousin put me on.
Yeah, I didn't even need to know about the old one, man. And she brought me another.
It's a new OnlyFans?
Nah, not a new Only. It might as well be. They're a little bit more advanced on this.
Oh.
But you know me, I'm like, Flip, I ain't paying for that.
Ain't gonna play for it.
I ain't dealing with them today.
You go to strip club?
Man, I can't go to the strip club, man. That's
Man, he got it.
We talking about strip club one week.
That just changed.
Catch me at Babes talking about $5 dances. Talking about a strip club. You can catch me at Babes. I ain't about to get
Then
you.
when you talk about that one week strip club,
I'm on a $5 dance. Ain't no
I ain't
reason
even
for me to
doing
be
no
going to
strip
get y'all all my
Not
money.
even a strip
No,
club.
sir.
Well, I'm paying the chick to be fake.
right.
Hey, man,
That's what it is,
real
bro.
shit,
Yeah,
right?
I can't do it. That killed me. I hate that shit.
Waitresses,
You don't really,
they getting paid to be fake.
Interested in
He
what
said
I'm
they
about to
getting
get.
paid to be
They
fake.
get paid
Literally,
to
man.
be fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking the hustle.
right.
or anything.
But
that's what they
That's
gotta.
my whole mind frame. If you want to catch me, we gonna catch you. We can catch you outside of business.
Right.
Business
Right.
is business.
Right. Facts.
It's very
Right.
business, but we
I
gonna
get
do
that.
it
I get
outside
it.
like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
What
I
look
go
like
to strip
paying
So the
club.
people who be in that,
If I'm
they be
the
really
reason
throwing the
you-
money is just
Thirsty ass niggas.
thirsty and
If
playing.
I'm the real,
If
we
in
gonna
the
do
strip
something.
club,
I
I'll
feel
be
that.
in there.
If I'm rocking with a stripper, we on some other level. So
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit
I
that
ain't
you
got
outside
that
the
in
strip
me.
club.
you go.
Maybe if I had some.
Most of them got other shit going on. They just not
Hopefully,
just
a
stripping, right.
lot of them.
Some of them enjoy stripping. You know?
Some of y'all enjoy that stripping.
Some of them enjoy stripping. They
Can't
enjoy
mad
that
because
shit.
you get stupid money.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't.
Especially
each
out
his
here.
own. Each his own.
I can't. Yeah, I work like my job.
I'm not knocking.
Like I work probably like 40 hours a week. It takes me 2 nights to make what I make in 2 weeks for my job. So I was like, man, I can't do it anymore. I'm going to sleep at 6 a.m. in the morning, going to work at 9:45. Man, I can't do it.
9 to 5 to support your career.
Word.
Your body made.
I be doing something else, but I ain't about to be.
Word. No, yeah, that's what my life was like. Like I wake up and I be up and I be like, man, we about to do this. I didn't even go to sleep, man. I gotta go to work in 2 hours.
It be
I
like
take
that,
a
and
shot.
that's why we hate
Right.
fucking
And I
take
take
a
a
shot
shot off
and
real.
keep it moving.
Look, I was like,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Coffee, bro, is the secret that old folks been knowing their whole
Oh,
life.
for real.
and
Yeah.
you gotta drink it
But
black.
look, but no. That's taking it too far.
I
That's
like
like jail coffee.
Check it
That's
out.
not why I like it
If
black.
you ever
though.
had- if you ever had an
it
Irish
gives
coffee,
me
bro?
like a rush type of.
Irish
Yeah.
coffee,
Drink
it's like
Yeah,
coffee,
you know,
but it's
that's
like
why I like
shots
mine
of
black.
Jameson in it. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So it's not a downer.
I rock with the
So
Jameson.
good.
But that's a hot toddy, eh?
No, hot
They
toddy like
almost shit.
cinnamon.
Put a little lemon in.
Yeah, it's like cinnamon and this other
I need to
shit.
get
Okay.
some in.
But yeah,
Damn, he
I
said
take a shot of
Jameson,
Jaeger
boy.
in the morning.
There you go.
Jaeger, tequila, and we lit.
I
Let's
don't
go.
care what it is.
Give me
man.
some
people
cognac.
like when people ask
I'm a
me do I
cognac
drink,
type
I
of
tell
guy.
them no.
No.
I bathe in that shit.
He said no.
Let me tell you now, what, like for real, like so, since the pandemic happened, like
Right.
all them savings, them funds from my businesses just start getting instant away. Like I'm still trying to live like I played in the league,
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Hey, look,
Let me cut all this out.
how long you been out? Like, how long you retired?
From the NFL? From years.
For real?
Yeah, but I was in Canada playing.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
CFL too.
Yeah.
You got you one of them championships out there?
Nah, they won one the very next year.
Damn. Like,
I ain't tripping because I got mine
Same
first.
squad, right?
I got mine. I went to
ain't
an arena and got mine. And
Right.
then they got
Real
it.
ring, right.
AFL, and the
I'm the only player that played in all 3 major leagues with a pick
that's
six.
what's up. Give us a round for that. He's the only one that played in all motherfucking 3.
All 3 and actually got accolades.
You got a good ass case of getting in, then you done played in all 3.
That's why you don't need no ID nowhere. Yeah, somebody's watching the CFL, somebody watching the NFL, somebody watching the AFL.
Like I tore my Achilles the year before my last year.
That's what took me out.
And I was on MVP.
Oh, you was hooping, but I'm Achilles.
I was on an MVP run, and then I tore my Achilles. So the next year, I'm just recovering. I didn't even play half the games, and I was eclipsed half the season of last year. And they were like, bro, like they, when people look at it, they're like, oh, I had one bad game against it. They won the championship that year. One bad game. The dude, he was a top receiver in the league, and they had me guarding him, no help.
Right.
He torched me for yards. He torched me for yards. That was a couple games, but he ain't never scored.
Word. I was about to say,
he got you injured, but he still ain't never did nothing for real.
He was balling. I was saying like that, but shit, if you play long enough, it's gonna happen to you. But they just use that.
That's like getting dunked on.
They just use that as an excuse, saying, "Oh, I didn't fully recover." And then my practice
said the first time he went against Randy Moss, I'm good, bro.
Damn, yeah.
It's a different.
But it is what it is. And then when people don't realize, you really don't fully recover until that second year. So that second year, I got a call brother, you want to come back to the arena and win a championship? I'm like, this is Jacksonville. Hey, they're going to have to be next week because I'm in Jacksonville right now. Meanwhile, I'm on Jacksonville Beach sipping margaritas out of coconut.
Damn.
You want me to come back right now?
Yeah, I was like this. For real, I ain't never did this.
Right.
What's some of the receivers you actually went up against? Some of the best ones in your
probably
the best one you ever.
The best one of the best receivers outside, Randy Moss. He was from the Patriots.
So look,
fucking Patriots. That was the first team he ever played.
See, I played with the Cowboys. I had a bad game. That was my only.
And look, that's my favorite receiver. That's why I asked.
Oh, he kept passing on me.
Oh, hold on.
He's like, not on me.
Nah, Miles Austin.
Not on me.
Not on me,
baby. Not on me.
We had to do Terrell like that, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's Miles Austin got me though that game. He broke the record. He broke the receiving record that game.
Damn.
Shit, 2 catches. He only got 2 catches on me, and they both got touchdowns.
Damn. Long touchdowns, 10, 20 yards. One of the ones where you had to keep chasing it.
Like I got beat. So he caught it, and I'm right there. I missed the tackle.
Right, type shit.
But when that happened, I was like, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Trash can get a
You
steak.
think Miles Austin one of the best receivers you had?
No.
Okay, I just asked him.
That was a hard.
Trash can get
He meant that. What about who's the quarterback that you went against that you were like, this is obviously one of the greats?
Peyton Manning.
True. Oh, Peyton. True.
Tom Brady was my first game.
Right, you did say that. Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, you did say
what?
that.
So.
Drew Brees is up there too, but Drew Brees wasn't the Drew Brees he was now.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Tell you who's somebody that's underrated though? Lance Moore, bro.
Lance Moore.
Drew Brees isn't the person he is now. What do you mean?
When he was
in New Orleans,
he probably wasn't as good or something.
He was still fresh to New Orleans.
Like what year this was? Because
this is 08.
Oh,
you had to change his voice.
Oh wow. Okay.
He had to change his voice.
Let's just be real.
New Orleans.
You got Marcus Colston, Deuce McAllister.
Oh yeah, right there playing for
Drew
Brees was just
Drew Brees saved our
He was still
the biggest city in our state. I'm not from New
Orleans. Did he not walk on, but did he where did he go to college at? I don't even know. Purdue. Okay.
No. Drew Brees?
Yeah, Drew
definitely
Brees.
went to Purdue.
I didn't know.
He was in San Diego and then
and they benched him
was
for
still
Phillip
fresh from
Rivers.
New Orleans.
Oh.
They benched him for Phillip Rivers.
That is why he was big. I remember that.
I bet that was one of the biggest mistakes San Diego ever made in they. What?
No, you don't know that.
I mean, Breeze got a Super Bowl and Phillip Rivers don't.
Yeah, but also you got taking
the coaching
staff.
Yeah,
the team.
You see what happened with the Falcons?
I was gonna say, I was like, so like between.
We don't even talk about them.
Right. They got rid of Dan Quinn, but what happened? I love Dan Quinn. He got my name, Quinn. But as soon as they got rid of him, you saw they won the game.
Finally.
But I'm a Hawks fan, but I'm not a Falcons fan.
He got my name.
So I gotta ride with him.
Yeah, I hated to lose him because I'm like, it's a Quinn. I love any Quinn.
Easy for me to remember.
You know?
They weren't even playing in Atlanta. Y'all was playing in Houston or Dallas. Y'all let down the whole South when y'all lost that game. I just want to let y'all know that, Atlanta. I even was rooting for y'all.
We don't want to talk about that game.
And y'all hurt my feelings a long time ago in 97, 98 when y'all lost to the Broncos. I just had moved down here. Let me be a Falcons fan. I was a Falcons fan before Saints fan. There you go.
Dirty bird at
I was a Falcons fan before Saints fan.
Up in this bitch.
You know what they did?
Jamal Anderson was
Sean Elway came in.
Chris Chandler.
So I had to let y'all know, and I knew then Atlanta teams go always let you down, and this is the Braves.
Oh my God.
New Orleans,
who?
New Orleans.
They winning in soccer.
We never really had no winning culture, bro.
Winning.
Exactly. That's why
until he came.
But that wasn't even a winning culture.
How we won us? People try to blame that on Katrina. But no. The Falcons have none. They got a brand new stadium with nothing to hang in there.
For the soccer team.
Thank you. What's his name?
Listen, bro.
Atlanta United. That's the only time we united.
Listen, bro.
When I go for them.
I just came from New Orleans, bro. Right. Listen, when the Saints lose, bro, the whole city. Bro, it's more than sick.
The water's sick, nigga.
Like,
the food's sick.
It's like the whole mood of the city, bro.
But look,
like you.
I just got one thing to say. How long has the West Side been on the rise? How long has the West Side been on? You have nothing to
West
put in
Side
that
story.
brand new Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Who else got a Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Okay, in the same division. Okay, they have nothing to put in theirs. We got one. How many teams don't have none? Why they always try to fault the Saints for having one and try to blame it on Katrina? Katrina was 06.
No, that wasn't my point.
2010.
That wasn't my point. My point is
that's not
a whole presidential term.
That's a whole presidential term, a whole 4 years. Who was the president then?
See, that was
Obama. Bush was the president when
Katrina happened.
And then Obama, it took Obama to get in office for us to win. So that's what they gonna blame it on Obama too, huh?
Listen, bro, listen. What I'm saying
is a black city won because of a black president.
Being a Saints fan, bro, that shit is stressful.
As a mother.
How you think it feels being a Falcons fan?
It's way more stressful because y'all either know or y'all don't.
Wait a minute. What you mean?
No, I said, how do you? I didn't say me. I said, how do you think if they feel? I ride with both cities.
Now look,
but when I gotta choose, I'm New Orleans.
I remember when we was kids. She did go for Atlanta, and I went for the Saints.
And we used to fight in the house.
Jeff Blake was the quarterback, and she was going for Chris Chandler.
Wow.
I remember that.
Classic.
He was living in this state himself.
Hey, but I've been back and forth, elementary, middle school, high school.
But I stopped at a certain point.
But I'm never go for them Falcons again. I'm a Hawks fan though.
I had a
Hawks and the New Orleans
jersey on, but wrote the words Falcon on my face.
Oh my God.
Oh, you was that one.
I represent both states.
I do too,
but when I have to choose, I'm New Orleans all day.
I'm saying
I will never choose the Falcons over the Saints ever.
You could be a Hawks fan and a Saints fan.
I don't even like the Hawks.
I love them because
I go to their game.
That's ones that I know that's really on the up now.
Hey, but the Hawks don't win.
Wait a minute, that just started happening. Them boys was going to the playoffs for like 8 years in a row.
All the games I went to back in the day, they lost.
The one I went
to,
they lost to, but they was
You was Matulo.
That's why.
What is his name? The big tall nigga.
Kimbe.
They stopped calm down. Josh Smith.
Don't ask me about NFL stuff.
You got to come to that.
Wow.
Yeah, but they stopped going to the playoffs when Bud left, and
when Bud went to the Milwaukee, it was over with us. Well, nah, look, we had Mike Wilson that we went to the playoffs.
No, I would say who was the coach after
Al Horford was still here.
Before Bud, Mike Wilson.
No, I'm saying, but that's
we went to the playoffs.
No, Atlanta's very good with going to the playoffs.
Oh, we'll get there.
We
gonna be in the building, but we ain't
just winning. Conference finals, but we lost to LeBron, the king. You can't. It's the king. It's the king. What you expect? It's the modern day Jordan.
New Orleans couldn't even talk about basketball for a while.
Here it is.
He didn't end it. Next subject. Here we go. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Music now.
Hold on. Before you do
say I'm a retired athlete.
I agree.
We ain't got no time for that.
I'm a retired athlete, bro.
Damn, they gonna do it. I'm right here with you, bro. Like, I'm a witness. Nigga, I've been
witnessing. We gonna switch
witnessing.
the music like we said. Who are some of your musical influences?
You know LeBron rap.
Who influenced your music?
LeBron,
They ain't letting go. They ain't letting go.
You know,
They ain't letting go.
You know, KD had the better verse, but LeBron tried. And sometimes that's all it takes is for us to just try.
Literally.
You know.
So, musically, who influences you?
Wow. We're gonna start it off like LL Cool J.
Okay.
That was just number one.
I thought you were gonna say
Cool Mo D. Like when I was born, like my first words were Wild Wild West.
Okay.
So like,
you really Wild Wild West?
I was Wild Wild Westing it up the whole time.
Not the Will Smith Wild Wild.
No, Cool.
That
whole battle.
That
whole battle between
it sound like you
and
like
stuff
Cool
like
G
that.
rap too, the era you talking about, you heard me?
I'm born in '86, so you know
right.
what I'm saying. Like,
So
man, I still got vinyls and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying. I still got vinyls at my
So
grandma's
who your favorite rapper when you was growing up?
My favorite rapper was
LL.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's right. There you go. I love some Bones. Even they weird music.
That's right there around it. Like that's an hour and a half away.
Oh yeah, that is.
My favorite is
Sam
Sneed, of course.
Sam Sneed was in Death Row, and he was a big time producer.
I don't know him.
He was,
ain't
you know
gonna lie.
what I'm saying? Listen, it's recognized.
That's all we need to know.
So this song called
Recognized.
Recognized.
City
You heard
back in
it.
the day,
You
too.
hear a lot of his work because he was mainly producing. Like before, you know what I'm saying? Like Dre, you ain't hear nobody else.
What's the other one that used to be singing that was producing too? Tommy Boy. That's around that same era too. You know Tommy Boy.
Nah,
he was part of Death Row. He made a lot of their hits. He was singing on a lot of.
Want me to tell you something? And this is my honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like before Tupac got there and everything like that, it was Sam Sneed, it was Dre.
Right.
Like Dre, listen to Dre sound when he was, you know what I'm saying, rocking with NW, Eazy-E and all that stuff like that, and his sound just mysteriously started changing. And then you go like, you know what I'm saying, you go to Sam Sneed's music. And listen to Recognize, and it's with Dr. Dre and all that stuff like that. It's him and Dr. Dre and stuff like that. So you got that sound, and for me listening, because that's, you know what I'm saying, that's my uncle and stuff like that. And it's like that sound changed. That sound changed for Dre. It's just like, I'm not sitting here saying he got like. But you know, people, when you're around certain people, y'all start sounding alike. So like that's an influence. But Death Row was still together. But things started falling apart when he left. Things started falling apart when he left. Snoop left. Then Death Row fell apart.
Snoop came on to the right place though.
But my uncle, he's done stuff with like, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z, like when it was Bone. And then it became, you know what I'm saying, then it just like started moving towards like, I was still on the LL Cool J tip. That mother was swole too. That ain't swole. Like I'm over here like this. I want to play sports.
One of my favorite LL songs is Rock the Bells, bro.
So
and then he had that, what's the one? I crush you like a jelly bean. I'm bad. Cool J.
Nah, it was Who Do You Love? I fuck with Who Do You Like, the more like.
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of melodic. It was melodic. It was nice and smooth.
That's why I did it.
So I'm a laid back person, man. Like, man, you laid back and I'm just laid back. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like I just like that's how I was, and then just through the years, it's just. I'm just migrating. I love music. I studied music in high school, studied it in college. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was still music.
Did you listen to anything different? Like when I played baseball, I was listening to rock. But then when I
a musical influence. Another musical influence was man, it was pretty much rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? It was rock and roll. Bon Jovi for sure. Like my mom, like even to this day, my mom ain't gonna release them pictures because she already know how I am. Like she got me and my brother with the guitars, and we got the big ass glasses with the stars, shaped like stars, and we out there rocking out, singing Bon Jovi songs. Like people.
But he was rocking out. He was rocking out.
I'm rocking out. Like we do that. We can't go out. We in punishment. We can't go outside. We go outside. We playing football, getting our teeth knocked out. Like we hitting each other, throwing my busting up. I didn't play organized football until I got to Georgia.
Damn, but that's just crazy. And then you just go straight to the leagues. How many years was it that you was playing for? Like
I did. I played. I was playing since I was 4 though.
Then where'd you play in college at?
At Valdosta. Like I went to Valdosta. I won 2 national championships. That's your hometown?
Nah, you be different.
You was going to use the bathroom.
School down there in South Georgia, like Coffee County. So
Coffee. What? You went to Coffee County?
South Georgia College.
Okay.
I used to be in
He can't even pee
all the time.
He can't even pee. He can't even go pee. He had to turn around. So he almost got whiplash turning around just now. Hey, hold on. Fuck that.
That's where that name came from. That's where Almighty came from Valdosta.
Okay.
People used to call me Almighty when I was on campus and stuff like that. The crazy part, like, you know what I'm saying, that was when wrestling was huge. So, like, I'm working at the cafeteria. I come in, you got all my teammates and stuff in the house, and they talking about if they were wrestlers, what their name would be and all that stuff like that. And I walk in, they like, what Legg it would be? And he's like, Almighty. Because that's what we did. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you couldn't throw a party.
Right.
Club owners. I love the club owners. They like some of them at least. But cause like they would be like, bro, they be like, what you doing? You throwing a party? You know what I'm saying? On this day? Nah, I'm good. All right, cool. I was like, why? I just want to see if I'm gonna make my money this night.
Right.
Through, you know what I'm saying, like through a fraternity or sorority. Sororities and fraternities used to hit, hey man, let's have a party at your house. Cause mine was like the location was perfect. So you got the underclassmen and the upperclassmen that's essentially located. And then it's just like it was cheap, free, like that's how it was. So that's how it was. Me and my roommate, he a Q-Dub. We had the biggest party in history. We had the biggest party in history. So like everybody knows
goes down.
Like when you hear like Boone Drive, Boone Drive, they would think like and say I'm going to Boone Drive. People would think they going to our house to have drinks because that like we was that live. We had an apartment. There was an apartment complex and like 20 other houses
on Boone.
But they already did. You say Boone Drive, you think they mixed
no, it was bigger than that because you would be on campus and people be chanting Boone Drive like chanting that like we playing the football games. Like we had one roommate, he stopped playing football because he wasn't getting no playtime. So he be in the crowd talking about party, hey, party, and this, you know how the quarter in and you got dead silent. He over there chanting like that. Then you hear the whole crowd, like you hear all, like everybody that know about a Boone Drive. Just the whole crowd just start going like.
Look, I don't mean to cut you off. Since you said that Valdosta shit, my partners from South Georgia got on the live talking about South Georgia. We living this bitch.
Oh my God!
Hey, shout out to South Georgia.
That being said, give me 3 words to describe you in your interview. Give me 3 words to describe you.
Prolific.
Prolific. Right. Prolific.
You know, smooth.
Smooth. He definitely smooth.
Yes, sir.
And
wow.
Blue Jay influence.
You heard. You heard.
So you've been trying to do it.
And genuine, man. A lot of people ain't genuine.
I can see all 3 of them. Literally, I can see all 3.
That's what's up. Son.
And that's crazy that I can see all 3. I can. And that's good. You're not lying because some people get up here and say stuff that I don't see.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't see none of that shit in you, but I can actually see all 3. So we're going to thank you for coming through. Give us some shout outs. Give us some shout outs.
Oh man, 8 to 14 contracts and capitals. They business entrepreneur business, and they're teaching athletes how to run businesses properly. Shout out to Linda Chapman.
Shout out to them.
Oh My out in Canada stands for Out Hustle My Yesterday. Park City Boot, they one of my sponsors. They, Almighty All Stars.
Definitely. Shout out to them. But what we're going to do is slide to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with our next 2 interviews. Next up now. You had a great interview.
ATL's Next 100, Atlanta's home for hip-hop and R&B, powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
I was wondering, did you happen to catch the professional football contest on the radio?
Next 100. ATL's Next 100.
I'm trying to get fired up. If we club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. Yeah. High up, you know that I'm trying to get fired up. If we club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I pipe up this bitch. Diamonds on my left and right wrist. Them franchise boys, I think they like this. Diamonds all up in the bright lens. I got the sauce, nigga, times 10. And it helped me find a couple fine friends. That I'm the truth. That I got the juice. And that is why they do not try to fuck with you. It's a rude just to say that. Laid up with your boo in the coupe, it's a Maybach. Get my music and play that. She loves all my music, I love when she say that. And that's straight facts. When she's real, how could you hate that? I pipe up the club when they play it back. I'm telling like Diddy to take that. And I know you hate that. But you gotta face facts. I've been a nigga since I wore a wave cap. In the red and blue Atlanta Braves hat. I need a new whip with the dealer tag. The same one Vin Diesel had. But the paint's red like a demon man. Tires screaming like they being bad. Hit me see, you won't see me pass. Window tinted, bulletproof the glass. Through the dash, man, the coupe is fast. I'm going stupid with my stupid ass. You the type that I hop in the coupe and crash. I swear, man, I'm cooler than celery. I'm so hard, I'm so dope, I'm a felony. I'm on deck, I'm up next, what they telling me. You know that I'm trying to get fired up. If we club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. Yeah. High up, you know that I'm trying to get fired up. If we club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. I walk in this bitch with a centerfold. You know I go hard like a mineral. Bitch, my cheek like a Seminole. You niggas soft like some dinner rolls. Don't pull my phone unless you need 10 or more. Put in the game in a figure four. Niggas know me, I'm that nigga though. I don't give and go, I do pick and roll. These niggas is crazy, reckless. And they talking cheap like they necklace. I think their bitch make her headless. When I shoot my shot like Steph did. I'm killing these niggas, I need a doctor. I'm making these movies, I need an Oscar. Your bitch call me daddy, but I'm not a father. She got a fatty little way she wild. It just be a freak. She pulling up every week. She'll do anything for me. As long as I give her D. She pulling up with the team. And they all trying to smash. Bad bitches in the club with me in the VIP. All shaking ass, all throwing cash. All down. Yes, I didn't know I'm the man. Walk in, I spend by the band. You little niggas wouldn't understand. You wouldn't. What the fuck we talking about? Me and my niggas spend large amounts. You talking shit, then we running your mouth. We them niggas, man. We them niggas that be running the south. I'm trying to get fired up. If we club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. Yeah. High up, you know that I'm trying to get fired up. If we club that we in, man, we pipe up. And the lights in my diamonds, they light up. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike. And I'm pressing this bitch like it's prom night. Ice on me cold like a Klondike.
Next 100.
New music.
Right now.
What's good? We are back. Y'all already hear we had a mouthful, we had an earful, so much going on in this building. But what we about to do is go ahead and slide into TayyDubb's interview, and then we got Ebo the coolest in the motherfucking building. Y'all heard me. Ebo the motherfucking coolest. So TayyDubb, what's good? Tell the people what you got, what you working on.
Man, you know what it is, man. It's TayyDubb. The only way is up. As long as you got me on the hook, it's a good look, you know. Hey, man.
Bars.
I got a couple things going on right now. I got the Only Way Is Up tape that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
And then I got a mixtape that I'm working on right now too, called Perfect Timing.
Okay. Everything's perfect timing. I like that. Everything. Okay.
Yes.
So you said you the hook man.
Yes, sir.
See, that's
the hook man.
You said, man, because you said we got to work, man. I'm not terrible at hooks, but I hate hooks. I'll write my hook last.
Right.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
I'll write a verse and then take the hook.
I don't.
Like, yeah.
Out of a verse.
I'm weird, bro. Like the way I record would be weird as hell sometimes.
Yeah.
I could record a verse sometimes and not have a hook. And the way I record the verse, I might do the end of the verse first and then come back and do the other parts of the verse. Because I'll be knowing how I want to end. But when it comes to hooks, I ain't never had no problem with them. I love them.
Tying the meat of the lyrics and the meat of the verse is easy. But trying to have something repetitive and simple and
like when I say that ain't nothing for me.
I like
a lot of times
I don't like the simple hooks.
Right.
Yeah, that too. But a lot I feel like this about myself. I don't just make one type of music. I make all kind of music. I don't just make rap shit. I don't make just R&B shit. I even got rock songs. I even got pop songs.
Yeah, I got a rock one too.
I really
some hooks like you keep it simple. It be catchy.
It do be catchy though.
Don't say that.
Especially here in Atlanta, that would definitely be catchy if you on them hooks.
For real. Yeah, the song my newest song is called Time. Literally, that's all that's said in the hook. But my boy Hicks, who be doing all my matter of fact, it was Stash by CEO's birthday yesterday. Man, shout out to Stash by CEO. Shout out Stash by. He puts me on all my hooks. I have him do all my hooks. I mean, I do some of them. Yeah. But usually when I'm like, bruh, this has got short energy, he'll just be like, I got you. And whatever he says turns into gold.
If you need a hook,
he's the hook man.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm already ready, man. I need to write one right now.
I'm telling you, Super Saiyan TayyDubb, as long as you got me on your hook, it's a good look. I swear to God.
Let me ask you, TayyDubb. You know, of course, this is my family, this is my cousin, or whatever. When the fuck did you start rapping? Like I've been doing music, but I don't think we knew as children that we were gonna be artists.
Definitely did not know that.
But
and we used to be around each other a lot. Coming up
just us
at one
two
point.
The only two cousins used to be together most of the time. Because we
the rest of them was in Louisiana.
From Louisiana to Georgia, it was just us two.
She used to be my babysitter a lot of the times. You'll be back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
We wasn't babysitting. We was tearing up that goddamn house. Tearing that goddamn house up. We was flipping pancakes around the house.
And then when she leave, I get the ass whooping. They don't mess with her. I get the ass whooping when she leave. You know.
It's all good.
It's all love though. You on the only way is up. I love her to death. You know.
When the fuck did you start doing music?
I'm gonna say this. The first rap I ever made probably was in middle school, around the time when Lil Flip came out.
Lil Flip.
And I was going to Stewart Middle School in Douglasville, Georgia. Vanessa Co. You know.
Stewart.
And it was, this is the way we got fat, eating all them snacks. Twinkies and Kit Kat.
Hell no. It is the way.
She must. Hey, you know.
I'm dead.
He made it about snacks.
I bet.
That shit kind of hard though.
Yo, literally. As soon as I heard the melody, I was like,
I was in the 6th grade. And me and my partner was like, you know, my partner helped me come up with it. He helped me come in. I think his name was Steven. Okay, so let's say I get to 9th grade, that's when I really started taking it serious. Like people in middle school used to always.
The bitches came in.
Oh, exactly. Okay, and you know, I was a little chubby still then too. You know, a little chubby and dark skinned. They used to have them jokes back then. Until a few years later, when all the dark skinned niggas started getting all the females, I remember. You know, so yeah, you know. But yeah, you know, so you know, about middle school, you know, everybody on me like, oh yeah, you like. Bro, you can rap. 9th grade come, I start taking it serious. My cousins in Louisiana, we put a group together while I was in Georgia and we were in Louisiana. I come to Louisiana, my mom and daddy had opened up a little business and stuff down there and they own a couple houses down there. We went back down there. You know, shout out to my mom and daddy.
It's my favorite.
My real, you know, if it wouldn't be for them, boy, ain't no telling why. Because anytime I done been in trouble being wrong, they always was in my corner, whether wrong or right. Especially my daddy, boy, and I love you for real.
That's my uncle, y'all.
You know, 9th grade, we put a little group together, and our first song we ever made was called "What the Hood Made Me."
What the Hood Made Me.
And you know, I'm not really no hood nigga. You know, I ain't no street nigga. I'm a country boy. I just always been involved in hood things.
Yeah, I be telling people I'm just a nigga from the burbs. That's why I tell people I'm a burb nigga.
I mean, I'm a burbs nigga, but I'm a country nigga at the same time. Like, I done just been involved with all kind of street type of shit. But some people call me a street nigga. I am not a street nigga. Do not ever refer to me as that. Right.
Yeah. So what did influence you though? What influenced you to start in 6th grade with that turkey sandwich song or whatever? What was it called?
It was called "This Is the Way She Got Fat."
The way she got fat.
Twinkies and Kit Kats.
Was this inspired by a fat girl in your classroom?
Yes, and it was inspired by Lil Flip. You know, this is the way we ball.
And we ride stuff.
All the diamonds gloss. I represent the 30. I'm a real dirt coast baby. Like for real, my mama from Houston, grew up in Louisiana. Right. My daddy from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana, and I grew up in Louisiana and Georgia. And I just Atlanta or Carl. Right. I done been all around Georgia. Right. South Georgia, I love y'all because y'all embraced me like I was from there when I was down there. People used to think I was a local. Right. Stuff used to go on. Oh, don't mess with him. He a local. Nah, I just mess with them locals like that, and they loved me down there like that. And them boys love the Louisiana culture because out they mouth, this what them boys told me. Man, Boosie and Webby made us drop out of school, got in beef, and got a tube. I'm like, okay. Was that a good just quoted the whole Boosie line. Right. Webby and Boosie. South Georgia. Love them boys. You know, and they love me like I was from there, and I love them. Like, Coffee County, I love y'all. Like, it was my second home. I felt like I was back in Louisiana the whole time I was living down there. Yeah. The whole time. And I love Coffee County, but my musical influences, and you know, one of these people are younger than me, but when he came out, bro, it's just the effect he had. And I'm gonna name him number one, even though he's not my number one influence. Chief motherfucking Keef. Okay. Oh, block bang. Bang. You know, like, I love that boy. Like, it wouldn't be no NBA young boy if it wasn't no Chief Keef.
It wouldn't be, yeah. Like,
it wouldn't be no Kodak if it wasn't no Chief Keef.
I would say, yeah, not even sound cliche. There wouldn't be
like,
a lot.
It wouldn't be a lot of cats. Even Lil Uzi Vert. Them remade this dude's songs and made them into melodic songs. Fetty Wap got a whole motherfucking song called Decline. That was a Chief Keef and Lil Durk song. Like a lot of people, like, no disrespect to Durk, you just really getting what Sosa been at, and he hasn't had a hit in 6 years. The last hit Sosa had was Finito. But I've been on him ever since then. A lot of people that counted dude out. Man, I love that dude.
I was like 2000.
Forget all the negative energy that he promoted. Right. He grew. He had growth. He don't do it. He don't talk about a lot of the same stuff he talk about. I used to be a big Future fan in 2014 when I was back in Louisiana. Them boys used to call me Tay Hendrix. Yeah, I love that boy. Always fuck with talking about I got bandanas around my head. Yeah. You can't get in my car unless you playing Future, Thug, or Gates.
Yeah, I remember that time. Really? Yeah,
but guess what?
Everybody's
I don't even listen to Future like that no more.
Not no more.
And you know why?
I don't know what it is.
He didn't have growth. He never grew in his music. He's still talking about the same stuff. Man, I love that dude to the fullest because he changed Atlanta.
Yeah.
Literally.
He changed Atlanta with a Houston sound though. His first album was called Purple Sprite, his first mixtape.
Dirty Sprite.
I'm on that Pimp C.
Yeah, Purple.
I'm on that DJ Screw.
I'm
on that Big Hawk. I don't know what he's doing.
I can pull it up.
His whole thing. That's why I see why Sauce Walker feel the way he feels.
Sauce Walker, I was just listening to
Sauce. Shout out to the whole TSL from Sosa Man.
I was about to say Sosa Man.
Why I love Sosa Man.
I was just listening to this shit.
Sosa Man be fucking with Wiz hard. Wiz signed that boy.
Is Sosa Man not Sauce Walker?
Nah, Sauce Walker is Sauce Walker. That's the dark skin. With Sosa Man, the light skin.
Oh, okay. They sound dead alike.
They don't. They
got
they
on
do, but they don't.
You heard the song he got on Taylor get that the Feel Like Money.
Sauce Walker really the one. He just brother just came in with his whole little wave and took over. But see, he a third coast baby, and I love him third.
He was wearing barrettes in his head like
that. I got that from him. I ain't
you got okay.
You got it from Sauce.
You got it. I seen the barrettes in your head too. Okay.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I love dude. I got a lot of influence, but Chief Keef one on. My favorite rapper when I was growing up was 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Before it was 50, it was Snoop.
He an asshole.
Oh, exactly. He's a cancer. My dad and him birthday the same day. Damn. His mama name was Sabrina. My mama name Sabrina.
Well, look at that.
My favorite rapper. Ask anybody who really know me, but you couldn't say nothing bad about 50 Cent or Boosie around me. It might start a fight.
He get money though.
You can't say nothing bad about neither one of them boys around me, especially Boosie, because I feel like he my generation Tupac, whether you like it or not.
Find a 50 in him, you puss. Find a 50 in him, puss.
He lived all his rhymes.
You ain't gonna find no 50 in there. Find a 50 in him, puss.
But I love dude, man. I got a couple of influences, bro. Master P, not
of course
on the music tip, but also on the drive tip to just
Man, that man.
Better decisions for yourself, your family, and
love
your
that
people.
man. Just put it like that.
Master
I love
P.
Master P. Always have though. From the hootie hoo from back in the day.
Right. And I'm gonna go R&B one time. You heard me?
From the what, Quen?
I'm gonna go R&B one time.
She said from the what?
Hootie hoo.
I always see no bounce to it.
Yeah.
No salute. Hootie hoo. You know. R&B one time. Cause when I, get on that R&B shit, I be on some Trey songs.
You like that?
Trey, though, yeah, Trey hard.
That's my dog, and that's been my dog since he dropped that Trey Day album.
Yeah, Trey's
I used to be like, damn,
yeah.
bro. Him.
We like Trey for other reasons, but
this the real one right here, and I'm so grateful for this dude because he changed the whole sound of our state. Kevin Gates.
Yeah, that's a heart right there. I was in
I
his
love
music video.
you.
I'm in his music video bag. If you check out the music video bag, I'm in
If it
there.
wasn't for him, the sound that we had, you could only drop. You had to drop a kill song, a drug song, a club song, or an ass song before Kevin Gates came out. When Kevin Gates came out, he made it cool to be a gangster and express your motherfucking feelings.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't got no problem with
he an Aquarius.
He be in his feelings like a motherfucker. And I love that about
He
that
like to
dude.
explain shit. When I was at that
And
video
this might
shit too,
fuck
he
a
was
lot of
explaining
people
so much.
Kevin Gates spit a lot of real.
He talk a lot. He really do.
Bro,
He
this
explains
dude
a lot
a
of
rapper, a singer, and a preacher on one song.
There you go.
At the beginning of the song, this nigga giving you motivational speeches, bro. Every time they tell you down, I'ma build you the fuck back up.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Who ain't never just been too down by people and then feel like you need to get built the fuck back up?
Thanks.
Tell me when I'm wrong.
I
mean, he got some shit that's questionable.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
aggressive.
Of course.
As everybody.
But as everybody.
Right.
Lil Wayne was the greatest rapper alive, but look what he brought to us. Skeeter print jeans and tight clothes. He started that too.
Hey, no.
The fire man.
Hold on. Before you go to your influences, and like you said, you feel me, Chief Keef did influence a lot, right?
Yeah.
But if you want to go down that tree, bro, Lil Wayne influenced
everybody.
Look.
I agree. We just had this conversation. I agree.
If a
Me
nigga
and my
got
cousin
dreads,
was beefing.
listen. If a nigga got dreads, if a nigga, listen to me though, rap wise.
I had dreads too.
If a nigga got dreads, if a nigga sing on his song,
hell
Two cups.
If he, bro, listen.
Nelly was doing that, son. If you want to come and take a ride,
Nelly didn't do it till after Kanye.
You missing the point.
Nelly.
I'm not saying that he started it.
I ain't saying he started it, but I'm saying
What
he
I'm
ain't
saying
doing
he
better than Nelly.
No, I'm not saying he did it better than. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the influence that he had.
Yeah, I will not doubt you.
Future
all these dudes
is a derivative of Wayne, bro.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
The Migos,
Bro, look, Young Thug.
The
Young Thug is Baby Wayne. They just did that song together.
Lil Uzi is a derivative.
Chief Keef baby.
But it's like a mixture if you ask me.
If Chief Keef's baby, if it's Chief Keef's baby, right?
Yeah, but look,
but
you
if
might
Chief
say
Keef
Chief
is Lil
Keef,
Wayne's baby,
but he not.
Somebody is somebody's baby.
He's not. Look, he's not. Look, Chief Keef came out with drill music talking about I don't like. Lil Wayne didn't come out talking on no gangster shit like that.
Bro, you never heard Hot Boys?
But he wasn't. There's a difference. One nigga lived it and one nigga didn't.
Yeah.
You don't know if he lived it or not.
Getting hot in here. So take off all these clothes.
King Von.
Listen.
King Von here. Got killed down here.
Listen, bro. I just moved from New Orleans. Listen, bro. I just moved from New Orleans.
Getting
Right?
hot. Everybody done been to New Orleans
Listen.
Getting hot in here.
Listen. Two. You cannot tell me Wayne
I
ain't had no
love Wayne,
gangsters
bro.
around him since
I
a young
love
age.
Wayne, but I'm gonna be. Oh no, I never said that. He was staying in Miami.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
he a Kodak influence. Kodak could even tell you that.
So how
I'm
you
not
not Chief
saying
Keef
that
influence?
Wayne, but that's he not. Sosa's Gucci.
You sound crazy right now.
Gucci is the Sosa influence, my boy.
Who you
Okay.
Guess what I'm about to
You think Wayne
flip it and reverse it.
Gucci put Wayne on the song.
I'm about to flip it and reverse it.
Put Wayne on the song, my dog.
I'm about to flip it and reverse
Everybody
it.
put Wayne on
I'm
the
tweaking.
song.
Watch this.
You see what lingo
Watch
you
this.
using? I'm tweaking that Chicago lingo. Who made that big?
I got a question.
Sosa.
I understand.
You
So,
know.
are you for the
saying-
streets or are you taking?
Understand.
Flip it and reverse it.
Oh shit.
Are
You
for the
know.
streets or are you taking? Flip it and reverse it. Getting hot in here.
It's so far the pussy ain't wet. It's pussy talking about flipping and reverse it. You heard me?
Answer the question while you over there dancing. Are you for the streets or are you taking?
Hey man, you know,
told y'all finna flip that shit.
It is what it is, man. You know, I'm not.
It is what it is.
I'm not for the streets. I once was for the streets.
But he ain't for the streets no more.
Stop
posting that bullshit. Anyway.
You trying to get over me, son? Y'all but still post that bullshit.
Give me 3 words to describe you. 3 words to describe you.
3 words that describe me.
Drunk.
I am not drunk. Don't listen to her.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I might be a little
Feeling yourself.
I'm stopping past the liquor.
Say the word is feeling yourself.
Y'all should have said something.
I didn't even see that until you spilled it.
I don't know.
You weren't supposed to say nothing about that.
Party foul. Nothing spilled.
I know it. But no wonder. Now I still gotta go to the liquor store anyway because I'm just going to ask
he
him
want
how
a
much
drink.
it costs to rent this apartment.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I go in there.
Damn.
Did you even say one?
What I was saying?
I don't know. Give us 3 words to describe you. 3 words to describe.
I was lost at drunk.
Number 1.
I heard drunk and then I just
Trill.
Squirrel.
Number 1 gotta be trill. Number 2, I got a big heart. Definitely
do.
got a big heart.
I can take stuff.
I swear to God, I got a big heart.
He do.
I fuck over myself before I fuck over you. I
He got a
give you
big
life.
heart.
Number 3,
He would.
I'm just okay, you a father. Okay, I guess you could say that a father, you know. A good one too. It ain't got many, you know, they say it ain't got many of us fathers out there.
Right. Yeah, I've been doing y'all thing lately. I don't know what happened, but lately men been stepping up for like past 5 years.
Nah.
Because it's been
never mind.
Never
mind. Because it's been a hot girl summer. Is that why?
Oh no, I don't even participate in hot girl summers or hot. None of that. You know, my summers consist of long walks on the beach.
We gonna cut to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Live. Live.
For the living room in that U-Haul.
You know.
We're coming right back in.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. 100 TL's next 100. Spin.
Ay. Freely tongue. Yeah. Break a bitch off proper. Yeah, nigga on meds, but they ain't come from the doctor. You are not a threat. I grew up with monsters. Skinny nigga flex. Look what's in my pockets. I got no regrets. Waking checks a check. Skinny nigga flex. Rolling off eggs. Get it off your chest. Shit must got you stressed. I feel I'm the best. Who else go contest? Solo gang, I'm the only runner in the race. Roll a bay, I get on the beat and make it skate. Niggas hate like you get them in a better place. In the way, pussy boy, you just in the way. Feeling good, being bust, now I'm feeling great. Really hood, most of y'all niggas really fake. Hollywood, but I pray my nigga beat his case. He turned 18 in the motherfucking cage. When he touched down, bitch, we going 8. Brody been the soldier, so the camera wall bait. Name is Freely, told it to the fucking day. They free my nigga at the fucking gates. Break a bitch off proper. Yeah, nigga on meds, but they ain't come from the doctor. You are not a threat. I grew up with monsters. Skinny nigga flex. Look what's in my pockets. I got no regrets. Waking checks a check. Skinny nigga flex. Rolling off eggs. Get it off your chest. Shit must got you stressed. I feel I'm the best. Who else go contest?
Freak bitch. Yeah, that's right, I can't be. Yeah. Look, time after 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 time.
Yeah, time after time I be hearing these niggas, they talk about shit, but ain't having it. My pockets looking so pregnant. You not throwing that pussy this a little bit. Time after time, I got these hoes on my line. My diamonds, they glisten and shine. Got your bitch on my wrist like she time. Matter of fact, while we talking about time, little nigga stop wasting mine. At a party, don't stand in the line. Cause the party you standing is mine. And when the party's over, then it's time to call the chauffeur up. I got a limo just for both of us. How I beat the pussy, she supposed to come. Zanny got a nigga slow as fuck. What in the fuck is you talking about if my name is not in your conversation? Trippin' like I'm on vacation. My shoes look like I just walked through menstruation. I've been grinding and hella patient. Really be shining, you just be hating. Been lying and really been faking. Time got me hotter than Satan. Let's go.
Time after 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 time.
Next 100. Stand up, get it pop right now. Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Number one station for hip hop and R&B.
You know what the deal is.
Next 100.
What's up? We back. We got niggas choking. We are back. And we got motherfucking Ebo, the coolest in the motherfucking building. He's the motherfucking coolest. What's up, my guy?
I really appreciate you pulling me on here because I don't get no interviews from anybody else since I be giving everybody interviews. So
same thing King James said. You know, he's like, I do interviews. I don't get interviews.
It's a whole different side. I did an interview with Kels, who is
Kels,
and she was on
love
the
Kels,
rap
man.
Scene, and so when I did it with her, I'm always like, I don't know if I want to do the interview because you might be hitting me with some stuff that I don't want to be answering because we're that comfortable. So I'm just like, man.
Right. When you're comfortable, you say shit.
Exactly. It just slipped out. But I mean, it's always good fun. Always good fun.
Always.
I like being on this side though. It's cool.
Right. Appreciate you for being here. Like, let everybody know what you're working on. What projects you got going on. We know you do so much. Like, what you got going on.
I do so much. So basically, when I put it down into, I'm just an artist, a host, and basically now I'm doing the video shit. So I mean, I'm filming and doing a lot of videos and back and forth stuff like that. Mainly for myself because I can't get nobody to give me no help, no type of handout.
Be like that. No, it's like that.
So literally, I went in debt with Apple and just went and got the iPhone 12, but I already had the 11 I was shooting on. But it's just 5 different lenses basically. Yeah. And so man, I just started getting into it deeper and deeper and just following that trend. And then shit really, I got my album. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's an album. My brother passed away the day of the motherfucking hip hop awards. The Atlanta Hip Hop Awards. Right after my song had played and I was on stage, I literally sat down and my jacket was on the seat. I went to go put my jacket on, and my phone was vibrating. And my little sisters don't never call me. They text me for everything. So I see them calling. I'm like, oh, they're calling me for something stupid. I don't want to hear them. I'm like, what? And my brother had shot himself in the head. And so they were like, and I tell everybody all the time, they're like, man, you booming with this music stuff, you doing this. I'm like, man, every time music goes up, everything in my regular life starts to slump. And it's like, people are like, oh, well, you can't manifest. I would never manifest what happened, but it's just an obvious trend of once I put my focus here, and then everything else that I'm not focusing on is just gonna do.
Why is shit like that? It just is. That's just
right. That's the way the world is. It's not fair, man.
It definitely goes that way.
It's crazy. So I mean, it was weird when it happened. Like I said, I was on stage and then just got done performing. So I'm sweating. People are coming up to around the stage. Evo, I didn't even know you were here. Right. And I'm like, bro, I can't hang on. I gotta go. And then whenever they were like, yo, just come up to the house. I forgot I had a warrant and I was on probation. So I was like, I can't even go to my house, man. And even then, when I got there, I wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. So I was just like, man, I'm just gonna meet them at the hospital. And I mean, he was
somewhere
up for
that
2
they don't
days.
have your address.
Right, exactly. And they let you walk in. And then, like I said, I just came from the Atlanta Hip Hop Awards. I had Fabo. I'm not gonna say Fabo knows me, but if I'm in front of Fabo, he's like, oh shit, Ebo, what's up? Right. And then Fabo, what's his name? Flex Gang Slim.
That's the guy. That's the guy. Yeah.
What's the dude who does Listen to a Track, bitch? Producer. I can't think of his name.
Right, it's like
Drama Boy. I keep wanting to say Shawty Red for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, Shawty Red. Hey.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
You took it back with that one. I know who that is. Yeah.
Shawty Red on the track.
Shawty Red.
But yeah, like I literally had just met them. I'm walking with my bro Hicks, Stash Spot CEO, and me and him been doing music this whole 5-6 years. I've been doing it seriously. We've been back and forth with it. So he's seen what I've done, and then just for him to see Fabo turn around and be like, oh, Ebo, what's up? And Big Jig is looking at Fabo like, how do you know this nigga? Right. And I'm sitting there talking.
Big Jig, shout out.
Right, Big Jig is that. That's a big homie,
shout
man.
Out to that guy.
So I had a big ass bottle of tequila. I was ready for the award show. So I'm sitting there, and Fabo was like, why you always see you that lit? And I was like, man, it's a party. He was like, let me get a shot.
It's a party.
Give him the bottle.
Give me a shot.
And Jig was looking at me, and then he was looking at Faye. He was like, man, Ebo, you not cool, you big NBA body boy. I was like, Jig, you not cool, you big NFL body boy. And Fabo was like, ha ha. Once he did that, I was like, oh my God, that just made this nigga laugh. Right. And so I'm not reaching for the bottle now. I'm like, all right, yeah, let me get that, Jig. Yeah, let me get that. All right, well, I'm about to go see who else is in here. I'm gonna see y'all later. So I walk off, and I'm like, yo, Hicks, did that nigga just drink out of my bottle? And the nigga was like, yup. It was like, nigga, did Fabo just like yell at my joke? And he was like, yup. I was like, oh, nigga, let's go. It's fucking lit. So as soon as we walk in, and I'm getting pushed in, well, not pushed in, but the line was wrapped around the building. But literally, as soon as we're walking up, what's her name? What's OG's daughter's name? Kia, yeah. She was right at, she opened the door immediately, and I was like, oh. I was like, hey, you gonna let us in? She was like, yeah, come on. So I went in with AJ, Cartel Brothers. Yeah, those my dogs. I snuck in with
Cartel
them.
Brothers. Shout out, man. I'm about to see them this weekend too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be damn man. We got too many heavy hitters in the city.
Man, for this one man, you right about that. First of all, let's say in this city, period.
In this city, oh yeah, and the summit is gonna
The summit is gonna be
so
real.
let me tell you about the summit, man. For people,
tell us about the summit.
The summit, like last year, I went on tour with Nietzsche. We went on 18.
He's been on tour.
18 different cities, man. It was the craziest thing ever, and I just got fired from Rap City.
Yep,
literally
I
same
was there
week.
When everything happened. It was crazy.
Same week, man. So I get fired.
It was so much.
I didn't know what else to do. But my boy Stashbot, he was like, "Man, you've been saying you want to be an artist, brother." I talked to Nietzsche. He wants us to come through. So we went over there the next day when he had his podcast, and he's sitting there. He's basically testing me out on camera and shit like that because he's seen me in my environments, but he ain't seen me in his environment. So I'm over there, and I know he knew Hicks didn't rap, and the other chick in there was his girl. So he was like, "Oh man, somebody sent us a beat." And he's like, "Who gonna rap on this beat?" And I'm looking around, I'm like, "I know Hicks don't rap," and I'm like, "I don't think she gonna rap." And then he's doing like this, and he looks over his shoulder like my way. I was like, "Oh, okay, you want me to rap?" Bet. So then I fuck around, rap this shit. And ended up being like one of the next songs I ended up coming out with because that shit ended up being so lit. And I don't ever be like off the top rapping some shit where I'm like, oh, I need to have that. But I hit the producer up immediately and was like, yo, let me get that beat because I need this right now. I have it. And then shit, I got fired Monday. Tuesday I went to Nietzsche's. And
it was quick. Like Friday. I'm like, damn, he just left, and now he's with them already.
Man, it was stressful, but I mean that's how you get rid of stress. You overcrowded with other stress or addictions or whatever it is, people, you just relieve it. And that was the best way I could. I wanted to be an artist, 18 cities, and fuck.
I watched some travel video after video. I saw it.
It might be different being the headliner, or it might be different being, I won't say I wasn't a headliner, like China, me and China,
I seen you rock out with China.
Man, China, shout out to China on that.
She's lit herself, but I've seen you turn her up more.
That's like no hate on my dog, Fino Vane. Fino was doing her ad-libs and everything at first. Okay. And so I wasn't going to step on nobody's toes. I really didn't know them, and I was just kind of thrown into the bunch. So I knew Nietzsche only, really. So I'm on the Sprinter, and I'm suburb nigga. I don't like being around a bunch of people I don't know. So I'm sitting there, it's like 20 people. We all packed in, not on one Sprinter, but it's like some people are driving their cars, but we're all packed in. I'm 6'5", them rows are 5'3". My shins is up against the back part of the not even like a seat, it's the 15 passenger metal. I'm like, oh, I can't do this. Yeah. But it's like once you get off of the bus and then once everybody's starting to put on your jerseys, everybody's putting their clothes on and we poking around and bullshit, and that's when it's like, damn, all that riding really didn't matter.
Right.
Until you get on stage and you done, and it's like, I tell people it's in 15 minutes. Like you get that 15 minutes of fame or 5 minutes depending on whatever show you at.
After all that driving.
All that, and that's what it was.
15 minute stage.
People are like, man, you on tour, it's so lit. Yeah, right. The grass is always greener. But man, thinking about, it was the most exhausting shit because it's like, we leave, let's say Thursday, we had to be ready to leave. But means really Wednesday you need to be ready to leave. So Tuesday comes around and you're like, oh, I need to go get a haircut. I need to go pay my bills. I need to go do this and do that. And them 24 hours isn't long enough because you just got back on Sunday. Soon you sleeping all the way through Monday. So then Tuesday you waking up like, damn, man, it's Monday. And you go through the motions like it's a Monday, and then they hitting you up the next morning like, where are you at? Why are you not here? Man, I thought it was Wednesday. Nigga, it's Thursday. Where are you at? Man, I missed the first show of the tour. But that's because I fell asleep in the car while I was outside the club. big time, man. I ain't know what to do. But Nietzsche put me on, man, and it's like I'm a whole.
Shout out to Ugly Money Nietzsche. He's actually my street dream of the week. Hey, shout out.
Yeah, Ugly Money.
He's out here
Nietzsche.
working.
He put me in my boy Stash Fighter in like years ago. Like one of the first few events I ever did was one of him and Jigs, matter of fact. Yeah. And I was doing what I do, jumping and stomping on stage. And Nietzsche had me do the song. He had me do the song 3 times in a fucking row, man. 3
He will kill your stage.
Back to back to back. And that was over at Warehouse. Toxic, yo, no, it's infectious, bro. It's just like once I do it, everybody else is gonna do it after me. If I'm doing a showcase and I'm performing, which I won't no more because I know how that works, you get a nigga that's 20 deep and they all get on stage and they see me get up there with me and 2 of my homeboys, them jumpers gonna be way more lit because they're having fun with it and everybody loves them having fun with it. So I mean, it's like I said, man, for the culture. Somebody one day is gonna say, man, I got that shit from Ebo. Somebody one day gonna say that shit. If not, man, if not, then I know what I've done. I know what I've been trying to do too. So I mean, overall, I just want to be an entertainer. Like it's not even about. It's like. I'm Nick Cannon, but if Nick smoke weed, if Nick did this, if
Nick might smoke.
He don't smoke like me, I know that much. Nick smoke challenge, hashtag Nick Cannon smoke versus Evo. Let's do it, Nick Cannon.
The challenge is up.
It is up, Nick Cannon. I'm challenging you right now, man.
And it's stuck.
But I mean, like shit like that.
You got 2 hours to respond.
Please, like immediately, or I will flag you, man. But it's like I just want to be that type of like the stages he has, the opportunities he's getting. My thing was whenever I was growing up is I always watched. I was in DFACs and group homes and shit like that. I always had like E News or TMZ was on the TV, so I'd be sitting there watching celebrities when you would never see a celebrity unless niggas was on the red carpet. Now it's like you in the car and oh shit, there's Tom Cruise. Oh shit, there's Will Ferrell. Like you will never see them. But then now it's like you can't make it go back to that level, but you can at least grab pieces of that era and bring it to the forefront of like what we're doing now, especially with journalism and everything else, because all it is ran by us and TMZ. There is no real entertainment journalism. It's just gossip. Oh, you heard this? Oh. And it's so if you realize some of them dudes in there, they just create like some of the journalists that like to do the little gossip columns and shit. Yeah. They create shit just for the fuck of it. Or I'm gonna hang out with this guy to go do this, and or I'm gonna go hang out with this girl and see what she's gonna say about this guy, just to cause drama, bro. And it's like, never would I ever do that. But at the same time, it's like, man, I don't want to join that field, but at the same time, that's what I went to school for journalism and broadcasting. Yeah. So it's just like, man, I've always wanted to. I wanted to be on the stage. I wanted to have a talk show like Jay Leno.
So you a fool with the videos and stuff?
Shit, I'm foolish, man. I'm getting down there.
All right, Eddie Griffin.
Nah, it's like I can show you some clips and shit. Like, I mean, I've recorded my the tour, the first few episodes. Right, I mean, Cities of the Tour. I recorded them shits. And that's what Nietzsche. I do content creating for Nietzsche. So whenever you see the post with the like the little quote or whatever, or check this article, I be doing those. So once he saw my videos, I've been around a minute, and that's the thing too.
So
I'm still a young
guy. Since you have been around, since you've been around, you know some things. You're in the middle, like right smack dab in the middle.
J. Cole,
pros and cons.
Man, the pros of he's a middle child. No, what's the pros and cons of indie artist Atlanta?
Yes. What are the pros and cons? You have been in the face,
in the
middle of it.
Oh, this is perfect. See, this is what I always be preaching. The pros is you can be whoever you want to be out here. There's nobody who's going to tell you can't be, because you might tell them they're not who they say they are. And at the end of the day, nobody wants to be called out on something that they are trying to be. Because at the end of the day, even if it isn't somebody's everyday personality, if it isn't this and that, maybe they went through some shit where they just can't have the confidence to say this or do this. But when a nigga grab that microphone, throw on them shades, put on whatever they got on, and they a whole different superhero, then that's the power of it. And that's what I tell everybody, man. There's no people. I tell people, man, come perform. Nah, man, my music's not that lit, but it's not this. Right. It's not lit. Then what you writing it for? Oh, because I had fun doing it. Okay, so you had fun doing that. Think of how much fun you would do it. I mean, have fun like on stage, bro. Y'all say I'm on stage, y'all let that shit. Man,
it's a feeling. It's a drilling and feeling
that
you get when you're performing on stage.
On the court, on the field.
Yeah. You come alive. It's like I come alive sometimes on that stage.
And it's just for those few seconds. I mean,
it's over so quick though.
But I feel what you're saying for real, cause like a lot of people don't know. Sauce Walker dad was a wrestler.
What?
So think of what type of knowledge his daddy putting in him, like,
especially
boy, look, your character.
I
love wrestling, bro. I still love wrestling. Like, I might not watch it like I once did, but that's a part of my music too.
Word, the glitz, the lights, the entertainment behind it.
I mean, the entertainment, The Rock, Stone. Hey, you talk about the real golden era, the GOAT era.
Right.
Even Even Hollywood Hulk Hogan had a piece to do with me, brother.
Hulk Hogan, yeah, you got to, bro. That's your
brother. Say something, brother.
Got to, man.
And then just think about it, bro. WCW was Atlanta, Georgia. The home of it was Atlanta, Georgia. Why everybody loved WWF? That's Connecticut. WCW started off as Georgia.
Damn.
Wrestling.
I didn't even know that shit.
WCW is Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Bill Goldberg, the way he was, bro. The GOAT to me, everybody talk about The Rock and Stone Cold.
Right.
Chris
Those
Jericho.
are the people that they like the most.
Chris Jericho is the GOAT. This dude that reinvented himself so many times.
Multiple times.
WCW. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now you got AEW.
And he got bands.
And he that man over there.
I wanted to wrestle. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, GOAT. You know, like, boy, Chris Jericho, when it come to wrestling, is the GOAT. None of y'all touching him. On the mic, he nasty. In the ring, he nasty.
Are you taking?
Am I for the
I love that question. Are you for the streets?
Man,
Or are you taking?
I am.
All the way 1,000.
You want somebody to get in the hot seat.
You know.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Bro, they ain't even
I'm just back out in the streets.
He's back out into
I
the
literally
streets.
just got out of shit. I'm not gonna say
Because I used to see ladies with you. We used to be at the shows and stuff. There was ladies with you on the side.
And, you know, people be calling me out about that, but I don't never had no new female.
No, it was the same girl at one point that I would see the same girl consistent.
And that's who me and her just.
Yeah.
But nah, we're friends now, man. Like I told her she gotta go through stuff that I can't be there around to go through because I've already went through it, and if I gotta go through it again, I'm gonna kill her and him.
He's gonna
So I ain't trying to do none of that at all. But yeah, man, that's what I'm for the streets right now.
He for the streets.
Hey man,
send him back to the streets like that.
Hey, he back out in there.
I'm putting it in, man, for sure. Yeah, but the other
now
I'd say another pro
for the streets.
I'd say another pro for Atlanta is that literally everybody looks here, so you could really have nothing and it'll turn into everything. Yes. The cons, promoters.
Yes.
The cons,
DJs.
Literally, I was about to say promoters again because other than that, there's nobody else that really taints the water and the pool that we got besides the promoters because they the one who scam the artists, don't give them the section, don't give them the money, don't give them the right show slot they're supposed to be at. Matter of fact, the third con is the artist. The artist is the biggest con in Atlanta because of the reason why I said it's a pro. Because you get so full of yourself for being original that you don't really know when you're doing something wrong. You don't really know. You don't know when it's just not hot.
Let me tell you something, right? So I had a show. I was promised to get paid, all that stuff, and I went, and it was out of town. I had to book my hotel and everything like that. You know what? I ain't getting paid. I ain't getting nothing. You want me to tell you what I did? I walked the fuck off. I ain't got time for it. I knew my work, bro.
I feel you.
And like for me, like I already know I'm a new artist. So a lot of I ain't gonna get paid to be a new artist. I'm still an executive.
Right.
Still a former NFL player.
Exactly.
Damn right.
You ain't paying.
You don't respect me for that other shit.
You ain't about to play me like I'm a local joker.
You gonna pay me for my time. Like I'm saying, like when I go do autograph sessions, I get $110 an hour. I get $100 and I get a check for that.
Just to say hello.
Not even.
Right. And just keep it moving. And just keep it moving.
6
so
feet.
if I don't get my money, I could be doing something else. Man. I got 4 kids. I
think that's why I boomed so hard in Atlanta because I didn't have shit else. I ain't had nothing.
Right. Nah, just think about it like this. I'm an executive, but I'm still an artist.
Yeah.
I gotta sign artists too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I go perform, I'm taking time out to
blank.
Right.
You damn right. You missing money to
You know what I'm saying? So I'm negotiating the deal. So now, guess what? Other artists was pissed off. Nah, I'm good.
Because you monopolizing. They mad because of that. They mad because you can take something.
And I ain't like my label. I ain't trying to scam no artist, man.
Right.
Shit, I've been.
That's good.
Made millions.
There's a motherfucker, a lot of them who is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is a lot of motherfuckers who is like you said, like you were speaking of. So give me 3 words to describe you.
Oh, I love this part because I did this years ago.
Right.
Ebo the Coolest is the example, the exception, and the end game.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
I don't say it to outside people, but everybody I grew up with, they know that.
I've never heard
I like
that.
what you just pictured.
Literally.
I
heard end game. Somebody said something about end game last. Oh, this girl said that she was she worked at Rap. This girl named Keontae worked at Rap City. I knew her since we were dumb young, and we ran into each other again at Rap City after years. And then she was like, "Oh my God, we're meant to be."
So where you from, bro? You from the A?
Yeah, I'm from the north side, like far north, like Cobb, Cherokee County. Cherokee, motherfucker, yeah, but out that way. play, nigga.
Yeah,
you already know. Cobb.
Oh no, they don't clown. Oh no, let me say this real quick. On this show, we never clown Cobb. We represent Big Cobb in a motherfucking building. Y'all better let them know. Every show. Every show. Let them know, MoneyMane. Every show. We represent for Cobb County in this motherfucker.
You know what it is, man. I don't even call it North Side. I call it Super North Side.
Thank you.
If the Migos are North, we were 45 more.
Not in this motherfucking building. Big Cobb.
Yeah.
Big Cobb.
Get out of Marietta.
Young Teddy.
Ears.
Young Teddy used to stay 5 minutes away from me.
Yeah, nigga. Ray Shrimmer, but then what's his name?
Nigga Sayari. Don't forget my nigga Sayari.
Mike Will made it. It's from Marietta.
But what's his name?
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty went to
Pepperbrook.
Let's
go. Big Cobb in the motherfucking building.
Najee, who signed the A1 of Super.
Let's go. Cobb County, real North Side.
Y'all really be trying to play Cobb, but we really didn't contributed a whole lot.
It got loud in here for that.
And I'm from Louisiana, and I stamped Cobb. I've been here since the projects was in Marietta.
Since the Street.
Y'all heard it, man. North Side.
You know, North Side. So I appreciate all of you.
On that Franklin Road.
He didn't cook it there now.
2050.
We gonna end it on that.
Shout out to Knock. Shout out to Enoch. 2050 stand
We out this bitch. Yes.
Favorite roll. I'm at the taco truck.
NxUpNow presents Next Up on IBNX Radio.
Who's next? Indie, say it with your chest. I'm the best. You can put me to the test. Entrepreneurship, I'm on another quest. I'm up next. Be my guest and take a rest.
You are now tuned in with Queen on IBNX Radio.